Now, here's a railway mystery for the record books. A driverless freight train carrying goods went rogue and started a journey along the tracks. In fact, passengers and railway staff were left looking incredulous after witnessing this. In fact, the driverless train traversed from Kathua for approximately 70 kilometers before coming to an abrupt halt near a diversion close to a railway station which was just ahead of Pathankot. In fact, there were ripple effects on the railway network as well. Passenger trains got delayed on multiple routes, and fortunately, there were no casualties. But meanwhile, a high-level inquiry has been ordered to ascertain the cause of this mysterious journey, and this, of course, is a very weird information that is coming to light from this particular location. In fact, Pradeep joins us on the broadcast to help us understand more on this. Pradeep, a very absurd incident this, 70 kilometers that a freight train carries on without any driver. And this, of course, has the potential to bring the entire railway network down to its knees. Help us understand how exactly this happened, and also what's the action being taken against those responsible.
See, if I have to explain this thing, it is a mystery wrapped inside a puzzle. That's one of the reasons that the Northern Railways has right now initiated an inquiry in this regard. It was today morning at about 7 a.m. Confusion and chaos gripped a railway station Kathua when all of a sudden this goods train that started moving under mysterious circumstances when there was no driver inside the train, and it covered a distance about 70 kilometers, and it was only at the diversion that was close to the Ucchi Bassi railway station, that is ahead of Pathankot, that this train came to screeching halt. Thank God there was no casualty amid all this chaos. But everybody, both at the railway station, whether it was a passenger or the railway staff members, each of them were left perplexed, astonished, and they were left scratching their forehead, not understanding what really had happened, that how come all of a sudden that train was set into motion and it left the railway station. So now, because of which the train traffic was also affected. Many of the passenger trains got delayed coming from Jammu towards the Delhi side, or from Delhi towards the Jammu region. All the trains got delayed. So the traffic was also affected, but thank God there was no casualty. That's really very important. But now the inquiry has been initiated by the railways, and they're trying to find out what really happened, that how come all of a sudden this train started moving on the track and covered a distance about 70 kilometers. So who has been at fault? So they will be looking into this, because it's not a normal routine thing, something that's, that has never happened before there at the Kathua railway station or at the Jammu railway station, when the train all of a sudden starts moving. Because when I came to know about the incident initially, I thought as if somebody was talking about the ghost thriller story. But this thing happened, so now the inquiry is being initiated. They're looking into the matter, who is at the fault, so that the action can be initiated against the person.
Right, Pradeep, of course, we can call this a mystery, we can call it absurd, we can call it anything, but the fact of the matter is that someone is responsible, someone's carelessness led to this particular incident.